Ultra. Graphics Ultra. This is a YouTuber. Ladies and gentlemen. Say hello, YouTube. Spam, spam, spam. We have to wait. Set the mood, ladies and gentlemen. We have to set the mood. Oof, look at that shit. Interact with objects. E. Hello. Wait, hello? I accidentally wait. Okay, first time experience. Something tells me we should not turn off the lights. Should we turn off the lights? Can I sprint? Can I do something? We have to talk to our hairstylist about that. Oh, but there's a light over here. Oh no, we can turn off the light. Oh, it's so slow. It's so slow. Press F to... okay. Oh, some good graphics. Who... Someone is calling me. No, hello, I have to answer. Why is this a quest here? Press P to open the pause menu, view documents. Use this unlock 4-digit code. Okay, but documents, hello? Mary Walker. I haven't written in this journal in a while, but I thought I'd write something down. Right now, Lilith is 6 years old, while Marcus is, I think, 4. The other day, she was painting a picture and it looked fairly abstract at first, just a blend of seemingly random shades and the hues. After making dinner, I came back to find her replicating a painting we had in our kitchen. It was remarkable. I haven't told Joseph yet, but I think Lily could end up being a very special girl. Oh, that's a lot of text. I asked her where she learned to paint that way, but she responded in a confused manner, as if all she was doing was casually playing around with paint. She managed to almost completely replicate the artwork, including even the smallest details of the piece. I'll definitely have to keep an eye on her talent. Right now, Joseph and I are both working parents. Financially, we're doing well. No real troubles, no family issues either. Besides his drinking problem, always. I'll finish this entry up and cook dinner. Mary Walker. It's always gotta be a drinking addiction. Read it like a voice actor. Yeah, next time. Sorry. For the YouTubes. Master bedroom. Other bedroom, living room. Look for the channel numbers, unlock it quickly. She's watching you. Don't leave the static on for too long, it makes her ears bleed. Right now she's upstairs waiting for you. Hello? Which static? What do you mean? I can't... Channel 97. So okay, that's the code. So it's first is the okay, so it's no, because the no, it's one too much. Was there a note outside? I mean, it says 97 right there. Depending on what channels are up here. Now that's what I thought, and one of these should be ones, right? So it was this one first, then it was the other room. 8, this is 8 something 97. 829 82997. Help. Closet. Welcome to the survey. You have been chosen to represent a certain demographic that is currently being studied. Please be honest while answering all the questions. Your cooperation and honesty is appreciated. Please continue to begin. Are you currently situated in your home? I mean, no. But yes. Are you currently employed? Yes. Do you use... No. Did you forget your password to your mobile device? Yes. Was finding password of phone easy or hard? Easy. Is anyone with you in your current house? Yes. Is anyone else with those with you currently? No. Are you a college student? No. Do you enjoy being home alone? Yes. Does it ever feel creeping when you're home alone? Yes. Have you ever experienced a phenomenon, you know the word, of feeling as you're being watched, but in reality you are not? Yes. Scopophobia. Individuals report this phenomenon quite frequently, especially when you're around certain painting stalls or statues. Are any of those objects? Yes, they are. How many televisions are you currently in your house? Please take a short break. We'll continue. Okay. What's that? Time until next hint. 0. First answer the questions from the phone, then wait upstairs for the crash, head downstairs and then pick up the note. That's the crash. Head downstairs to pick up the note. Okay. What did it say? In the living room? Okay, wait. I went the wrong way. Someone made too much food for this. Lilith Walker began painting when she was 6 years old. Though only being 12, this child prodigy is able to recreate masterpieces with only rudimentary materials. Voice acting. The child belonged to the Walker household. Leave me alone. Her father, Joseph Walker, a construction worker, along with Mary Walker, working as a secretary at the law firm. Okay. According to Mary and Joseph, Lilith loved painting and expressed her talent early. She also stated that she practices anywhere from 5 to 10 hours a day, just to perfect her craft. Her artwork is gaining popularity, as demanded for her pieces and replications have skyrocketed recently. Although she enjoys painting, she also plays a variety of instruments, such as violin, piano, the cello. On top of painting, she also enjoys. Okay. Oh, there's another. Killing curious people, it seems. She has a lot of hobbies. Give me a sec. Back to the job. Yeah, let's check our phone if we got... What? Hello? It just crashed. Wait upstairs for the crash. Useless. Wait. Yes, I can unlock it very quickly. Interact. Leave me alone. We have to wait upstairs apparently. Is this good enough? We're in the closet. You can crash. Time until next hint. You lied to disturb me. I'm sorry, man. I answered no, I answered correctly. Don't worry about it. Did it crash? Hello? Hello? Go down. Did it crash though? Break the rules? Fuck them rules. Listen here. Oh, wait, maybe this. Now I have to go upstairs, maybe. Whoa, I actually reacted to a crash that I've already heard. Garbage. Literally unplayable. What did it say? Next hint isn't for a couple of fucking hours, apparently. Kappa. We're supposed to sleep very soon. We're supposed to already be asleep. Thank you for participating, taking a short break, and we'll continue with the survey shortly. For the next portion of the survey, you will need to fulfill. Wait, for the next part, you will fulfill a request. We will need to check. Okay. Wait, did I turn off the lights here? I did not turn off the lights here. Who did? Hello. The light switches are on. Hello. Oh, someone is knocking on the door. Hello? Are you in here, sir? Do you need help? Sounded like you were crying. Hello? The fucking door or the footsteps were actually kind of good. Not gonna lie. I have to check if the lights are working. Sorry, sir. I don't have time. It's not. How the fuck did... How did it know? The lights are working. The thing did not. Let's check. Documents. Don't be distracted by the spirits. It's hard, man. He was running in my house. I don't appreciate it. Okay. I asked my mom to get... Why the narrator switched voice? I asked my mom to get... okay. I asked my mom to get me a diary after my first painting sold. I just thought it would be nice to write down some of my thoughts. Mom and dad want me to keep painting, but I don't know if I should. Okay. My mom and dad wants me to keep painting, but I don't know if I should. It seems like they all want to do is make money from it. This reporter came in the other day. His name was Rick Roll.
and he asked a bunch of questions. Apparently we're going to be in an article in the local news. Mom said it would help me my publicity. I hardly even like painting. I only like killing people. But whatever makes them happy, I guess. I actually like playing the violin and piano way more than painting. I mean, it's okay. But it's not something I enjoy doing that much. I just hope they include Marcus in the article. I know how much he loved writing. It seems like Mom and Dad barely even pay any attention to him. Is this my fault? Maybe he hates me. Maybe if I'm lucky I'll trip, fall down the stairs and break my arm. So I can't paint anymore. At least for a while. Lilith.
Was it accurate? Was it good? Was it good? You liked it? The voice acting is out of this world. I'm Marcus. I do believe, yes. I have already found the key. Who was in my house? I saw you run here. What the fuck do you mean? Ooh. Okay. For the next portion of the survey, please enter a bathroom in the master bedroom. Okay, we already checked those. What was it? The sink and the light switches. Okay, continue. Are they working properly? Yes. No. Did you notice anything strange? Yes. She heard you. Hide. Oh, continue. Thank you for inputting. The next question involves your personal presence considering music. Continue. I don't have... Wait. Do you listen to music? Yes. Do you enjoy listening to rock? Quite sometimes, yes. Yes. Do you? Yes, very much. Do you enjoy listening to classic music? I mean, yes. Do you remember your sister's taste in music? Yes, I do. No, sorry. No, I fucked up. Were you ever jealous of how gifted she was? How everyone always paid her attention? No. We have a song that might enjoy listening to. Turn on the radio downstairs and listen to the song. Okay, but wasn't I supposed to hide? Okay. Let's turn on the radio then. Oh, it's lit. Hello? Where's the radio? Radio downstairs. This is nice. People not sure why I need answers. We don't need sleep, we need answers. Okay. Listen, continue. Okay. Oh, it turned dark. Whoa, hello. Whoa, interesting. Oh, we have a quest here. Should we read it now, though? I mean, I feel like... Should we go upstairs, maybe? Read it? Oh, there's another one here. Oh, okay. I cannot enter this currently, I'm sorry. Oh, hello. Yes. Really that? Okay. What was it? Marcus note? Yes, because this was... I asked my mom. Okay. So my sister gave me... I'm Marcus, so I can read this in my own voice. Leave me alone. So my sister gave me a journal even though my mom said no. She said that after her first painting sold, mom would get her a few. She gave me one of them, so I'm kind of happy about that. Nobody really knows that I'm really into writing, besides my sister. This reporter met my family the other day after cleaning the house, taking out the trash, doing the dishes, wiping the floors clean, and sweeping up all the broken beer glasses from that, I assume. And lastly, after vacuuming the house, I was excited to meet the reporter. I saw him pull into the driveway. Okay, never mind. Pen and notepad in hand. As I saw him get out of his car, my dad told me that I would stay in my room. I tried to ask him for a reason, but he just sort of pushed me in and slammed the door shut. The door, just before closing shut, struck my nose and I started bleeding. It was really the first time I've ever seen so much blood. It tasted very metallic, as if someone took a cup of water and dropped a bunch of coins in there. Then I drank it. I never got to meet the reporter, even though I really wanted to. Marcus.
I'm kind of sad. I mean, I'm only 15, but Mom and Dad are driving this whole painting thing really crazy. They keep asking to paint for hours and hours and hours. It's not even something I'm passionate about. I really like playing the violin, but I'm not that great at it. But it's really fun. Both of my parents are really pushing this painting thing. They quit both of their jobs just to pursue it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just to pursue it because it apparently makes them a lot of money. They never even asked if I wanted to keep doing this. Guess I don't really have a choice, right? And now, other than keep painting. Maybe I'll make an excuse, or maybe I'll try telling no. I wish they would pay more attention to Marcus too. He puts so much effort into everything and he really does well at school. It was Christmas the other week and we had some other families over. Marcus just looked so gloomy, so alone. Nobody even got him a Christmas present. Besides me anyways. It's like he doesn't even exist to anyone else. I feel terrible. Also, Dad has been drinking a lot more lately. I mean, he's always had some drinks, but he's doing it more and more. He gets scary sometimes.
Such vocal language, incredible. Okay, we resume. Okay. Continue. Did you enjoy the song? It was alright. Do you remember what happened to her? No. Do you remember what happened to your family? No. The screaming. Can you hear it? No. Have you seen her? Yes. Are you lying? No. She's watching you. Do you feel her eyes on you? No. Turn around. Yes. No. I can't really turn around, it's just... Do they don't like dark or do you don't like dark? What do you mean, are you sure?
I hate painting. Mom and Dad want me to finish one piece a week. It takes me anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day for me to meet that quota. I don't know. On top of going to school. I tried to tell my dad to slow things down, but he wouldn't listen. Today I tried to stand up to them. I tried yelling to him. I tried yelling
I tried telling him
that I didn't have the right color of red, so I wouldn't be able to finish the painting even though I did. So he called Marcus down. He grunted, so you don't have the right color of red. You could smell the alcohol on his breath. He took Marcus and started hitting him until blood started dripping from his nose. And eventually his lips started to tear open. He threw Marcus on the ground and continued to beat him and kick him until he was probably a bloody mess. He took a can of booze and poured it all over Marcus and walked off muttering something. Mom just turned a blind eye and started cleaning up the blood. Marcus sat there unconscious for a bit, and I helped him up to his room. He didn't say anything. All he did was smile. He had a wide grin on his face. I stayed with him until he fell asleep reading this book about cars. Why did you leave your statue here?
That's not the voice anymore. Hold up. Hold up just a minute. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Why are you in my room? Listen, why are you in my room? No, I can't walk any further. This is my room. Listen. Why are you in here? Oh, piece of shit. Death of 2 siblings. Two bodies were recovered after a fire erupted inside a suburban house near a local elementary school. The fires apparently started late at night, as neighbors were the ones to report the incident. Names have not been released, but the victims were identified to be a brother and a sister in their late teens. The two were home alone while their mother was on a business trip. The brother was going to high school and also worked a part-time job as at a grocery. How the fire started is not clear, but authorities have not ruled out foul play. According to investigators, a candle that was knocked over could have caused the tragedy. Officials have not ruled out foul play as a cause, but aren't suspicious of it due to the circumstances of the situation. Spooky. A jump scare. Oh, that's what they said, inspired by Silent Hill's PT. You see? And that as well. They have this in Silent Hill PT as well. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I like that. Oh, it is. Oh, I didn't even notice. Hello. Oh, there's a note here. The screaming, the crying, can you hear it too? No, I cannot still. Yeah, something broke at least. We can read the notes. Oh, I can't take any more of these fucking notes.
I can't move today. I woke up and I really can't explain it, but my right hip just feels extremely stiff. I tried to get out of bed, but I can barely turn my body without feeling pain. Update. My parents took me to the hospital, just in case it was severe or life-threatening, but the staff seemed to have been clueless as what it actually was what I actually have.
Never mind.
They said they will need to complete further x-rays, possibly even use the MRI in order to verify the diagnosis. Hopefully I won't have to paint anything though. I also had a really weird dream. I was alone in the house with Marcus, but for some reason he was always afraid of me. Every time I would try to get close to him, he would run away in fear. It was such a weird dream, because in a way it felt like it would last forever.
It's a beautiful isn't it? Let's go check out who broke some things. The paintings are all fallen down. That came from outside. Dining room. Oh, there's a couple here. Interesting. Let's start with this one. Diagnosis. To the Walker family. We had some difficulty in regards to diagnosing your daughter's specific condition, but we have always concluded that it's fibrodysplasia progressive. It is a very rare but severe condition where the patient's soft tissue when repaired becomes ossified, basically turning into a bone. This is due to mutation in the repair mechanism of the body that results in this condition. There are treatment options to slow down the process of the condition, but I admit the future looks very grim. In all honesty, this is what will eventually happen. The disease will spread throughout her body until most of her soft tissues, include tendons, and even her muscles, will become ossified. The most we can do is provide medication in order to relieve the pain, but always, other than that, the condition has always been fatal. Your daughter might be able to make it to the age of 40 if she is lucky. Please let us know what your direction you would like to take. Thank you for your patience. Dr. Gammon. This is actually a real disease, isn't it? Or a real diagnosis. This shit happens. Wait, what? Wait, where are you going, sir? Please. Lilith, is this you? Is it because you were very sad about your diagnosis? Oh, it was Marcus second. Okay. It was because it was missing. My parents looked Lilith in the hospital after my sister. She said she felt immobile around her hip. She said it felt completely stiff, as if all of the muscles surrounding her hip had turned to bone. The other day, Dad threw me down the stairs because Lilith's paintings weren't selling as much as they used to. He thought it was an entertaining way to encourage her to paint better, as he phrased it. I dislocated my shoulder on the way down. After repositioning the joint back into the socket, I made a sling with some old rags I found in the closet. It still stings, but it should heal within a few weeks, to maybe a couple of months. School isn't too bad. I'm working on my little project with this little project with some of my friends. Okay, with some of my friends. We're trying to create our own braking system for a car, something that could be controlled remotely. I wonder if I can reverse engineer it to do the opposite task, and maybe cancel the braking system remotely. That would be an interesting challenge, as long as I don't have to stay at home, right? Okay.
According to a recent poll, infidelity is at an all-time high. This may be due to marrying too young, lack of commitment, or even financial instability. Let us examine the story of Joseph and Mary Walker, the two married and bore a daughter, Lilith, who was very talented in many artistic mediums, especially in painting. Joseph and Mary also had a son named Marcus. Joseph worked as a construction worker, while
That's
Mary
me.
worked as a secretary for a local business. Soon after discovering Lilith's talents, Her parents encouraged her greatly to continue and perfect her skills. Eventually, a high enough demand for her paintings allowed the Walkers to become financially stable, simply by selling Lilith's art. Both Joseph and Mary quit their jobs, as Lilith's paintings sold anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 apiece, depending on the buyer. Due to this high demand, Joseph and Mary began to live life far above their means, taking advantage of their gifted child in order to satisfy their own greed. It started off with Joseph burning Marcus with cigarettes if Lilith refused to work. Slowly, the abuse became worse and more intense, until one episode landed Marcus in the hospital. Marcus had several bruises along with a dislocated arm. The family was forced to cover up the incident and no charges were filed. This abuse continued for a long time. Marcus grew accustomed to it. It was simply a part of his life, just as much as breathing or sleeping. After Lilith was diagnosed with a rare bone condition, everything changed. She lost her ability to paint, leading the family into a period of financial hardships. Joseph wasn't able to find work due to his alcoholism, but Mary was able to find a job at her old company. Her former employer kept in touch with her throughout the years.
I have an extra viewer.
Tension began to build
Nice.
within the family. Marcus usually remained passive among family affairs, but the situation gave him much joy. They were suffering, and he knew it. He couldn't have been happier. He couldn't have been happier. He couldn't have been happier.
I'm a very
He
happy
couldn't
person.
have been happier.
Yes, very happy.
He couldn't
Thank you.
have been happier.
No, I couldn't.
Couldn't have been happier.
Yeah, that's true, I couldn't.
Couldn't have been happier.
No, I couldn't have been happier, actually. Hello? No, I couldn't have been happier. Hello? Are you outside? Listen, if you need someone to talk to, I will slide down, a painting underneath the door, okay? I will slide it down, you can write on it, we can talk like that, okay? We don't have to talk face to face. Mostly because you're very ugly, okay? That's a fact. I'm not being mean. Okay? Yes, you can knock, but I don't know Morse codes, okay? But I still don't know Morse code. Okay? We can't talk like that. I will slide down under a painting, okay? And you will write through that, okay? No, I still don't know Morse codes, okay? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? I don't know Morse codes. I can't pick the painting up. I will have to learn Morse codes. Okay, we can start aggressive, I guess. Okay, mate, I mean, we're not hesitating starting Morse codes. I am, I think. No, you don't have, I wasn't that bad in Morse codes. Listen, you don't have to walk away. Can you come back here? Hello? Okay, now we're talking. This is something we can do. Lilith, okay.
My parents gave me the news, so I have this condition called, yes. Basically, it's conditions where my soft tissue, ligaments, tendons, and muscles gradually turns into bone. They said that I will eventually lose my ability in my arms, legs, neck, everywhere, until I need to take caretakers to basically do everything for me. Right now I feel it in my arms and torso, for now. I just sort of stray in my bed. It hurts to walk around. And I can't really exercise or damage my body in any way. Or else it will speed up the process. I mean, I'm only 15, so this is a lot to take in. knowing that I will slowly become more and more immobile. It's a bit ironic, ironic, isn't it? I wish that I could stop painting, so that is, or painting, or that I wouldn't have to do this anymore. So this way the answer is received. The best they could do was prescribe medication for the pain. A year from now there is a good chance that I won't be able to walk, and I'll be in a wheelchair or worse. I just hope my family will be stable without my help. I will be pretty big burden. The other day I overheard my parents arguing. My mom brought up the idea of getting divorced. I feel like this is all my fault.
No, it's not all your fault. It's just some of it. You're just a problem inside of a problem, okay? Oh, are you here? We can talk through Morse codes. If you have to talk to me, okay? Or speak normally, like a normal person would. Okay. Peak emotional performance. Oh, what is this, a note? I overheard them talking about Lilith's condition. Apparently she has some sort of bone disorder. Basically her body keeps becoming more and more immobile until she's basically paralyzed. The process can take a while, but it continually gets worse and worse. They seem very worried about it. As far as I know, Lilith won't be able to paint. I wonder what will happen. Mom and Dad were screaming at each other the other day. I've never seen them argue like that. It was quite entertaining seeing them bicker and yell. I had a wide grin across my face as I watched the spectacle. My parents have been trying to find work ever since they heard the news, but only my mom has been able to find a job with her old employer. Dad hasn't had any luck. This is quite an unfortunate situation. I did a bit more research on the condition. It seems incurable. My parents seem like they're in a state of panic. I would have never seen them like this before. I've never seen them like this before. Frantic, scared, and unstable. I've never been more excited in my life. Marcus. Call Marcus, that's kind of weird, but a little bit understandable. Oh, there's a quest here. Oh, hello. Will you rush against me? Oh shit, I actually jumps. Go figure. I would never have believed that something like that would ever happen. Anyway. My mom showed him the divorce paperwork, and he was livid. I'd never seen my dad this furious. His bloodshot eyes trembling in fear because he knew he was powerless against her decision. He kept taking beer bottles and smashing them against the kitchen table after he heard the news. She said she was tired of having him drinking all day and not contributing to the family at all. I left a little surprise for him in the car. He'll find it out while he's driving. Well, now, I guess it'll just be Mom, Lilith, and I. She asked me to get a part-time job since we need more money to help with Lilith's medical bills. I don't mind working even though I'm still in high school. I'll be pretty busy, but I guess I will just have to deal with it. It will be hard though. I went to the doctor the other day and he examined my shoulder. It turned out I have a torn rotator cuff for a while now. I've had a torn rotator cuff for a while now, but I've never been able to get it checked out because of my dad. I haven't been able to rotate my arm past 90 degrees without feeling this tearing sensation on the back of my shoulder. Thanks, Dad, I guess. In the end, everybody gets what they deserve. I'm the killer. I seem to be pretty upset at my parents. They should have gotten me that PS2 in Christmas a couple of years ago. They had one thing. It's been hard, with the music as well. It's been hard last year. I've been working overtime almost every week at my job ever since the divorce. Just to cover everything. Lilith, well, she was bedridden and relied on Marcus for just about everything. Marcus was attending college and working at the same job. I went on a business trip for about a week, and I didn't get the news until I came home. The house caught on fire. I told that Lilith died a horrific death, burning alive as the flames consumed her. They said the fire started in a room, most likely by a candle that was tipped over. The neighbors, they said they heard was a haunting screaming, like an animal that knows its death is approaching. Everything is gone. My kids, my house. Did I deserve this? I was so blinded by greed. I'm a horrible person. I let my son be abused for years just to force my daughter to paint and make myself money. I guess Joseph got what was coming from. I can't talk. Joseph got what was coming to him. And now it's my turn. I just wish I could watch over them. Mary Walker. Okay. Oh yeah, exactly. I invented that. I did it. I reversed my my thing. Do I go out now?
A drunk driver was recently killed in an accident outside a local liquor store. According to friends and family, the man had been going through a divorce with his wife. Probably trying to drink his sorrows away, he swerved off the road, crashing his car into a tree. Officers have noted that there might have been tampering involved with the braking system of the vehicle. Fortunately, the individual suffered greatly while dying. I know a certain someone that would be happy to know so. Don't worry, I'm stuck as well. This was Joseph, bringing the local news to you.
Wait, this was Joseph? Was my dad working at the radio as well? Do we go and greet her? That's the question. Dance party. Oh, that's for real. No, where did you go? Are you behind me? Are you behind me again? Is this the room? She died a horrific death. Oh. I swear this nose will be the death of me.
It's been almost a year since I've been diagnosed. It's gotten worse recently. I'm losing control of my hands. It's quite... it's quite difficult to write. One day I wake up and I'm unable to move for a certain part of my body. It's a bit horrifying. Having all your muscles, blah blah blah, slowly turning to bone. Marcus haven't taken care of me. I feel like I'm such a burden to him. On top of school, his part-time job and taking care of me. He seems so busy. Mom been working overtime almost...
No, it did... Okay.
So busy. Mom had been working overtime almost every weekend just to help with the medical bills. I mean, have some insurance, but we still have some money left over from my paintings. But it's still getting pretty tough to pay for everything. I can't walk anymore, so I'm pretty much confined to my body most of the time, to my bed most of the time. My favorite part of the day is when my brother comes in to check on me. Hopefully he'll never read this. This is embarrassing, but I feel like I'm holding him back. My dad died. He just seemed so much more alive. I guess he got what he deserved. But is this my punishment too?
No, I have to play the next note. Wait, that was the stairs, wasn't it? Oh, she's coming for me. She's so slow though. Hide maybe? I guess we could. But I've been in the closet for too long, I feel like. We can see into the other closet. This is very bad design. Don't leave the closet. I don't have time for them. Can I go out? No, I guess we can. It's locked again. Seems safe. No. I can barely keep up with everything. I was accepted into a university that I really wanted to attend, but I decided not to go through with it. If I did leave, no one would be able to be here to take care of my sister. If I'm being honest, I wish I could leave. I want to move on and just forget about her, mom, dad, and all of them. I've decided to attend this community college first and then transfer to a university afterwards to save money. Also, I won't be in a ton of debt after graduate, so that would be nice. Last night I saw something a bit disturbing as I made my way to my room. Lily's door was slightly ajar, and I could also hear this high-pitched scraping sound. It was my sister scraping her nails against the wall. I turned the lights on, and there was blood covering her hand. She was running the tips of her finger across the wall. Oh, fuck. Just imagine. Up to the point where her fingernails were now loosely attached to her fingers. She seemed so out of touch with her reality. I looked at her other hand, but it was bent at an awkward position, her wrist bending towards her body, while her fingers looked stiff. This thing in my house, I don't think this is my sister. My sister was a painter, a talented girl with immense potential. Immense potential, I don't know. Her eyes graduated towards me. I felt like it was almost reaching out to me, pleading for comfort. I gave her none. It's kind of rude, dude. I mean, your sister is currently dying and you don't want to give her no comfort? Oh, the door is open now. Can I? Okay. Some light changed. Was it in here? Wait, what will happen here? Anyway, Mom is leaving for I don't know. Mom is we're reading through it though, don't worry. Mom is leaving for about a week. She's going on a business trip, so she'll leave me in charge to take care of the house and my sister. I checked on her briefly, but about once or twice a day, just to make sure she's still alive. I might forget to check throughout the week though. It's such a chore taking care of her. Why aren't she just wow, okay. I'm wrong for saying that because of her talents. No, because she's your sister. Her God-given gift to paint is it destroyed our family. Without it, everything would have been normal. In the end, everybody gets what they deserve, and she's getting her end right now. Dad received his, and Mom, you made Dad receive his. It was not God. And Mom is breaking her back just to make ends meet. I wonder maybe my end will have in store. What my end will have in store. Who knows, maybe it'll get worse ending of all of them. I realized that my hatred for her is wrong and unjustified. It wasn't her fault, she was born with that skill. I feel guilty that I enjoy hearing. I feel wrong. I feel guilty that I enjoy hearing and seeing her in pain. It's such an immature reaction for so long. I wished for someone to feel my suffering. I would get beatings almost every week with my mom and sister just watching it. It was entertaining, thinking of what I could tell people at school when they asked about the cuts and bruises. Now it's a little different, I guess. I'm in control and she's the helpless one. I don't really believe in heaven or hell, but if one exists, I'll probably end up on the ladder. It's very red. I do believe I would call it. Hello? This will spawn her, right? Anyway. I mean, Marcus is a bit of a douchebag. I know stuff happened, but it's not the little sister's fault. This will be the last
letter I write. I can feel my hand becoming immobile and stiff. My mom left a couple of days ago, and it's been up to Marcus to take care of me, even though his visits have been getting shorter and quite frequent over the last few months. Sorry, I understand I'm just a burden to him and my mom. He hasn't checked up on me ever since she left. I've tried everything, knocking, banging my hand against the wall and screaming. I mean, that's all I really can do since I'm practically immobile. Sometimes I get my hopes up hearing him walk up the stairs just to maybe he'll check through the door and check on me. Did I deserve this? For not standing up to my parents and letting all this happen? All of this? It's my fault. I'm sorry, Marcus. I promise I will never be a burden to you ever again.
sad music is a bit late.
Sorry, I will never be a burden to you ever again.
Masterpiece. I forgot. So, oh, so sad. Oh, will you run at me? It's almost more scary the 10th time. Almost. When the exact thing happens. The game isn't over yet. Life is pretty quiet to be honest right now. Between school work, it's a bit stressful, but it's not as bad as before. Mom is set to come home in a few days. It was nice having the house to myself for about a week. I'll admit sometimes it gets really quiet, and sometimes I hear soft knocks coming from the walls. Other times I hear crying, sobbing, sometimes even screaming. It usually doesn't last long, but still, it's a bit unusual. I have a strange feeling that I... Can you shut the fuck up, radio, please? I'm trying to read here. Listen. Quiet. I have a strange feeling that I've forgotten something, like I've forgotten to finish some part of a chore. Oh well, it probably isn't important anyway. I had a strange dream the other day that I woke up in this house, but I was alone. But I felt as if something was watching me. I couldn't leave, and every once in a while something would attack me, and I would wake up again. And it kept repeating until I woke up for real, except I only thought it was real. After waking up so many times in this eternal dream, I couldn't distinguish reality from it. Eventually I woke up a bit shaken. The dream was definitely worth nothing though. I guess nothing though. I don't know. Even though it was horrifying. I smelled something burning. Marcus.
He was taken to a local hospital where he currently resides. He is currently in a coma induced by smoke inhalation and has been unconscious ever since the fire. No one knows when or if he will ever wake up or what he is experiencing.
Oh, the tap is working again.
Nothing at all, or he might be suffering.
But the light switch is not.
The only living relative he has was his mother, Mary Walker, who committed suicide shortly after she... This was Joseph Walker, bringing your local news to you.
I told you, Joseph Walker, it's my dad. It's my dad. Listen, you're not supposed to be able to crawl. The survey. I don't know. Leave me alone. Easy clap. Good game. Good game. Very good game. I liked it. Amazing. Amazing game. Yeah, the purgatory. Good game.